welcome back to my channel, and today I'm back in my original area that I usually do my YouTube videos, in front of my closet, and I haven't really been in this type of environment in a long time. I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately and a lot of like food things, so I'm glad to be back in my room and do my old school videotaping. So today I'm going to be doing 25 things about me, kind of like my favorites, so you guys can learn a little bit more about me. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jade and welcome. I hope you guys stay and watch and make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started in this video. Alright, so the first thing that is my favorite is going to be my movie genre. My favorite movie genre is horror movies. I know horror is not really a thing for a lot of people, but for me growing up, I've always loved horror movies. I read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark when I was a kid, so I think that's probably why I got into horror movies. Specifically in horror movies, I like more of the paranormal, like supernatural kind of movies. I don't really like the bloody and gory ones because they're just sometimes too much, but I really like the paranormal or supernatural or like monster type of movies, so those are my favorite movies. And I would say like my favorite horror movie, I think it would have to be The Conjuring, because like I said, Paranormal Activity-ish kind of things. I like Paranormal Activity, but The Conjuring definitely steps it up a lot more and is way better, so I think The Conjuring would be my favorite horror movie out of the horror movie genre. Number 2, my favorite movie of all time is A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's literally all over my walls in my room. I have stuff in my car that's Nightmare Before Christmas, my like decorations on my shelves, my water bottle is covered with it. So Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely my favorite movie, but a close second would be Twilight. Yes, very cliche, but those are the two movies that I would come home and watch almost every day after I got out of school. So those are the two movies that literally made me when I was a child. Number 3, my favorite TV show is Criminal Minds. I love that show. When I was younger, I did want to be like an FBI agent because of Criminal Minds, so I really like the idea of getting into someone's head and figuring out someone's motive by like psychological means, so I think that's why I really loved Criminal Minds, and I have like stickers of them. I still haven't watched like the last 2 seasons because I'm waiting for it to come on Netflix so I can binge watch it, but I know it's now officially over, so I don't know anything about it yet, so I'm excited to like see what happens. But Criminal Minds is definitely one of my favorite TV shows. Number 4, my favorite music genre is film scores. So basically film scores are like the instrumental backtrackings on TV shows or movies. I live for that, and also video games too. Those are my favorite types of music. I don't really have like genre like country or pop or nothing like that. I like film scores. I like the instrumental type of music, and I just love that it like encapsulates the movie, and it just like you feel like that belongs to the show, and like if you hear a show jingle, you know what show it is. So like film scores are a very important part of my music. Number 5, my favorite food is breakfast food. I've always loved breakfast, still do, so even if it's dinner time and we go to a breakfast place, I will eat breakfast no matter what. So breakfast is my favorite food. Number 6, my favorite song is Wicked Game by Chris Isaak. This is kind of an oldie. I think it was like 90s, early 2000s, something like that. I don't know, but if you haven't heard the song, definitely look it up. It's a romantic song. It's, like I said, an oldie. I like oldie kind of music, so Wicked Game by Chris Isaak. Number 7, my favorite band of all time is The Police, and The Police were very popular and very big in the 80s. If you don't know who The Police were, you may know who Sting is. He was the front right of The Police. So I just love their music, like reggae, pop, drums, like it's a wonderful music, and of course my dad got me into it, so definitely my favorite band is The Police. Number 8, my favorite female artist would be Miley Cyrus. I listened to her when I was a kid, you know, growing up Hannah Montana and everything, but after the show, like I also kept up with her music. I just think she is an extraordinary singer. She has like such a unique voice, and I love all her different phases that she went to. She wasn't afraid to be herself, so Miley Cyrus is definitely my favorite female artist. My favorite male music artist, I would have to say Justin Bieber, because I've always been a Bieber believer or whatever. Not so much anymore, but I really couldn't think of like one person that's a male music artist that I like follow a lot. If anything, it would be Sting, but like that kind of goes with the Police, but he did go on his own. So thinking about it now, I would say more so Sting than Justin Bieber, because Sting has at least more, well, he has a lot more variety in his music and stuff. I think when I was younger it would have been Justin Bieber, but like now as growing older, I think it's Sting for my music artist. Number 10, my favorite director would be Tim Burton, and this goes hand in hand in my horror genre and Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton's things really got me into horror and like weird movies and stuff, so like Mars Attack and Corpse Bride and those kind of movies were made from Tim Burton, so like I love Tim Burton. He is an amazing director. I went to his exhibit in Vegas and it was beautiful, and I just love his creativity and the kind of work that he does. Number 11, my favorite streaming service would have to be Netflix. They have everything on Netflix. I literally love binge watching everything, and I think Netflix just has more of a variety of any other streaming platform. They have like a whole bunch of different kinds of genres and different styles and different things like that, so Netflix is probably my number one. My favorite music platform would have to be Apple Music. Yes, I'm a narc. Yes, I don't do Spotify. I like Apple Music. I can download all the music I want. It's with iPhone. I just like Apple Music. And to top it off, I'm a day mode kind of person. I don't have night mode on my phone. So yes, I like the brightness. And yes, I'm a narc. So. Number 13, the favorite state I've been to in the US would have to be Washington, D.C. The only other states I've been to are like Nevada and Texas. So I would say Washington, D.C. because of the history there and all the old buildings, and we got to see all the monuments. We went to go visit the White House. So definitely Washington, D.C. would have to be my favorite state that I've been to. Now, favorite country I've been to. I've been a couple different countries. My family and I usually do cruises, and I have cruise videos if you haven't seen them. But my favorite country I've been to would have to be Belize. It was beautiful there. It was bright blue water. The people were very nice and the food was delicious. So Belize would have to be my favorite country that I have visited. Now, relating to states and countries, my favorite way to travel would have to be cruises. My cat just walked in, so my door was creaking. So I love cruises because you can go on a week trip and visit 3 different countries. You get all you can eat food for the entire week, and there's just a lot of fun and games. You get to meet a lot of people from around the world, so cruises are my way to go. Number 16, my favorite animal / spirit animal is a goose. Yes, very strange, I know, but a goose. I love geese a lot. They're just not afraid to be geese. They're mean. They don't hold back. They chase everyone. I'm about it. I love me some geese. 17, my favorite NFL football team would have to be the Dolphins. My father is a Dolphin fan, so therefore I am a Dolphin fan. I was born into it. Diapers, blankets, shirts, everything you can name, it was Dolphins. So I'm not really a huge football fan, but I do like supporting the Dolphins and watching out for their scores and everything like that. So number 18, my favorite video game is BioShock, the series, so BioShock 1, 2, and BioShock Infinite. I really love BioShock. I also have stickers on my laptop of BioShock. If you don't know, it's a very, very fun game. Kind of took the world by storm when it came out, and I literally have played those games over 30 times, honestly. It's my favorite genre of video game, and it's my favorite series in a video game, so I love BioShock. 19, my favorite book that I've ever read would have to be The Lovely Bones. Yes, it's a really difficult book to read, and it's a very deep book to read, but it was like the first book that I loved. And then a close second would be 12 Years a Slave. That is a very good historical book that I read, and I just think Lovely Bones I liked a little better because it was, fiction, and it was the movie and everything as well. Number 20, my favorite store would have to be Torrid. So Torrid is an all plus size clothing store, so I like that because everything there fits me. I don't have to go searching in the store for, an extra large. It's already there. So, and I love the clothes, they're beautiful, They're very high fashion at Torrid, so Torrid would be my favorite clothing store. 21, my favorite holiday is Halloween. Goes hand in hand again with horror and scary stuff. So Halloween is something I've always loved, dressing up and watching scary movies the entire month and just eating candy. So definitely Halloween is my favorite holiday. 22, my favorite hobby is doing photography and probably videography as well. So I was trying to do it not as a career but more as a hobby. So I do take pictures for people's weddings. I've done wedding rehearsals, bridal showers, graduation pictures. I just love taking pictures, but my favorite type of taking pictures would have to be like in landscape versions. Love going out to nature and taking pictures that way. 23, my favorite social media platform, YouTube. I'm trying to get into it more. I kind of been taking it back with school and just a lot of sorority stuff going on, so I haven't really been going into YouTube videos, like doing these kind of videos where I'm sitting there and editing and like adding things to it. So I'm trying to get back into that. And if my camera moves, my cat is sniffing it, so FYI. Or my favorite drink of all time is milk. I love milk. I love milk so much. Currently I'm on the keto diet, so my milk right now is like almond milk, coconut milk, so I've gone off from like dairy milk, but I still love the milk. Lastly, 25, my favorite season would have to be winter. I hate the heat. Where I live, it gets like 115 sometimes. It's miserable, it's horrible, so I love when it's cold. I love being able to wear sweaters and being able to like bundle up and then taking stuff off if it gets too hot. So winter is definitely my favorite. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm coming at you with another vlog. I haven't vlogged in a long time. Most of my videos have been about my keto